Welcome back. This weekend, an award-winning author and public speaker is visiting the Northland to speak about addiction and recovery. So this morning, we have Daniel Maurer here to chat with us about what we can expect. Thanks so much for coming in this morning.
Yeah, it's wonderful to be here in the North Country. I love it.
Yeah, so you're a Minnesota guy from St. Paul, so it's nice to make the little trip up.
Yeah, very much. And I'm excited about the events that we have. Two different topics that we're covering. They seem disparate, but actually they're not. It's all about transformation. My nonfiction brand is really focuses on transformation and how people go through the process of change. Okay,
so you can connect with people all around the country to help them through this process, really, right? That's your goal?
And through my books. I mean, primarily I'm an author. My first book, Sobriety, a graphic novel, it's the one here up on the stand, that came out through Hazelden, and I'll have that for sale at the event. It's an important topic, addiction, because in Minnesota, not a lot of people realize deaths from drug overdoses, they've increased fivefold since 2001, especially with the advent of heroin, prescription painkillers. It's very important.
We're seeing that a lot of that here in Duluth and on the Iron Range especially, too.
Yes, and the other thing in particular is the issue of alcohol. I mean, that is still the #1 drug of choice. And I'm a person in long-term recovery myself for about 6 years now, and I wrote this book, Sobriety, a graphic novel, in a comic format because it's very easy to digest.
Sure, to take it in. What a unique way to go about that,
yeah,
too.
Really fun.
And I'm sure that gets a good response from people to, you know, read about it in that sense, in that way.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah.
And then tell me a little bit about this. You have Papa Luther here.
Yeah.
And this is going to be another, when you're chatting on Sunday, right?
That is correct, yeah. This was a work that was made through Augsburg Fortress for the celebration of the 500th anniversary of the Lutheran Church.
Coming up this year.
Yes,
right?
Up this whole year in 2017. It was 1517 that Luther. He didn't think that he was making a new church at the time, but and this story, why this is so exciting, it's a process of societal transformation. One can make a pretty good case that if Luther had not taken the stand against the powers be at that time, that the United States probably wouldn't exist. It really had a butterfly effect beyond that. So this story is about his kids and his relationship with his kids, and so it's kind of taken it from a different perspective.
That's really interesting. So you're going to be in Moose Lake this weekend.
Yes.
You have a couple different talks. Tell me when they are and how people can
Saturday at 6:30 at Hope Lutheran Church.
Okay.
And then Sunday morning at 10 a.m. We'll be covering the Papa Luther stuff. But the addiction talk is on Saturday at 6:30.
Okay, good to know. So really quick, being able to see people here in the Northland and just see them in person and connect with them, what's that like for you?
Well, one of the reasons why I like these events here is I can share my story of addiction, depression, and recovery, and I can relate, especially with people that maybe are having a difficult time struggling with somebody that they care about. That addiction doesn't have to end in something bad. That the story can continue on.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it.
Good.
All right, so if people want to learn more, you have a website, right?
Yes, I do. It's changesreal.com. I get crazy traffic and lots of different comments with it, so it's real fun.
Well, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
It's wonderful to be here. Thanks.
It was really nice to meet you and chat with you. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.